Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep. I did. Yeah, we're gonna do some yoga today as well. It's day 73 today. God, we've been going on now for a while. I think it's really awesome. And you know, as I've been saying, I do hear from people, but I would love to hear more, you know, about the progress, like how you feel if you start to feel like a big difference in your body. I do really. As I've been sharing with you before, it's like I've done yoga a lot through my life, but I've never done it like this, you know, a little bit every day. And I have this like kind of addictive personality. So when I started with yoga like 10 years ago, I got kind of junked on it. So I did like 3-4 hours almost daily. And that wasn't like optimal. So that's actually why I started this challenge, because I want to see what with just a little bit every day. Like we do the breathing exercise, we do a few asanas, and then we do meditation. What would happen with us? So you know, the more we are, the better. So keep me updated on your progress, and just do it. You know, I love that Nike. Just do it. Like there's nothing keeping you on the couch. You know, just grab a mat and do it. I promise you, it will change a lot. I don't know what it's gonna change, but it's gonna change things. And I heard this thing, you know, if you do yoga once a week, it's gonna change, you know, your physical form. If you start doing it twice a week, you're really gonna get a different body. If you start doing it every day, it's going to change your life. And yeah, that's what I'm aiming to do, change my life. And I would love to, you know, to have you on board with me. Let's change our lives first and then the world. Anyhow, just now, straighten your back up, get down on your sitting bones, close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Roll your shoulders back. And just observe where you are in this very moment. Where are you right now? How does it feel to be you in this moment? Pay attention to where your breathing is in your body. I don't know if you hear it, but my stomach is really like into this class, is speaking with me. And you as well. And yeah, we can lengthen our breath and deepen it, so the stomach is going to get its attention from the breath. On the inhalation, we let our belly expand. So you really want to deepen the breath. So inhale and feel how your belly is expanding. And after the belly has expanded, your chest is coming. And the exhalation, we drag our belly button towards the spine. So really push the air out, and it's very active. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. And even if you are on the couch, just watching this, try to do the breathing exercises with us. You don't have to do the mat exercises. Just try to participate as much as you can. Beautiful. Now we're going to wake our bodies up from the inside with the fire breathing. The fire breathing works like we use our belly button as the kind of the focus point, and we drag it, we really push it in towards the spine like this. So it's the belly button that is in charge of the breathing, and you want it to be as fast and hard as possible. It's kind of tricky in the beginning, but you'll get there, I promise you. The more you practice, the quicker it's going to come. And it's also really beneficial for the other breathing, because you kind of really learn to work with your stomach lock and also the root lock. And it helps you identify the locks. And the locks are very beneficial to work with when you're doing the other positions. So really take this serious. Okay, we are inhaling to start. Great job. We're gonna come up to all our fours, and today my plan is that we're gonna work with heart openers. It's so funny, like I have one of my favorite songs is Madonna's Open Your Heart. And sometimes when I listen to music in the morning, that comes on, and every time I hear that song I want to do heart openers. So that's the consequence of the day. We're gonna do a lot of back bends. But we're going to start with the cat and cow to warm up our spine. So place your hands straight underneath your shoulders. And place your knees straight underneath your hips. On the inhalation, come forward with your belly. And look halfway up the ceiling. On the exhalation, come forward with your head and come up with your stomach. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Let's tuck our toes under, and on the exhalation we come to downward facing dog. And as always, we're striving to get the back as straight as possible. So instead of really pushing our heels down towards the mat, we bend our knees and work our hips up towards the ceiling, trying to find space between every vertebra in the spine. We relax our neck, relax our shoulders. And on the next exhalation, walk your feet forward. Big toes together, heels together. Spread your toes as much as you can, and on the next inhalation, come up. It's time for the sun salutation. I will have to do it almost every morning, except for when we do the quiet classes, the calm classes. Anyhow, we're going to do the sun salutation. Big toes together, heels together. Focus the inner part of the feet down towards the mat and spread the rest of your toes as much as you can, just as we do with the fingers when we're standing in downward facing dog. Micro bending in the knees, and that's really important because many people, like everyone is like, oh, I can't do yoga because I'm so stiff. If you're stiff, it's a beneficial, it's a benefit, because a lot of people are over flexible. And if you're like overstretch your legs or your arms, it's very common with injuries in your joints. So always when we even if I say straighten out, micro bending, always a little micro bending to protect your joints. We find the root lock, when we have to go to the bathroom but there's no bathroom around. We find the mid lock, just as we do when in the fire breathing. You just kind of pull your belly button towards the spine. Find an activation all the way up in the fingertips. And today we're going to focus on the back bends in the sun salutations. Take it easy in the beginning, but we're going to try to really come further back because that's where we're aiming for the class. So get that back into your breathing. On the next exhalation, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come up with your hands. And here, we bend a little backwards. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Really try to open your heart here. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down on the exhalation. And on the inhalation, we come to cobra. And also here, we're pushing a little harder than we do normally, just to open our heart a bit more. Toes in into the ground, exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Toes into the ground. Inhale, cobra. Open your heart. Toes to the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. We're going to do one more round of sun salutation. Exhale, come down. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Beautiful. Great job, guys. come down to sit on our knees. We're gonna do like a pose called the camel pose. And it can be kind of advanced. We've done it before. But I'm gonna show you one like modification where you can stay if it's too much. So tuck your toes under. So you sit on your feet like this. And then we come up, straightening our legs. Place our hands on our hips. And I have a friend who, he can't do this. Then he shouldn't go further, you know? You have to kind of find that support first. And from here you start getting down. And maybe you should stay here. If you want to go further, you can start trying to find the top of your feet down. And we work here. And we come up slowly, beautiful, and come to child's position. And we're gonna lay on our stomach. And here we're gonna place our hands just underneath our shoulders. And we're gonna come up to cobra. And in the cobra, you wanna be able to let go of your hands and work your chest forward as much as possible. Exhale, come down. This is not the best side for me to come down on because of the microphone. We rest for a little bit here. Lay your hands along your body. We're gonna place our hands together. And now we're gonna come up to plank. And we're gonna do what's called the upward facing dog that we use a lot in the Ashtanga yoga. We're practicing more of Hatha yoga here, but I want us to just go further to see the upward facing dog. So on the exhalation, come to your elbows, and here you push your toes to come to upward facing dog. So this is like an extension of the cobra. And also here it's really important that you keep the root lock and the mid lock to protect the lower back and open your heart. And exhale, come down. And we put the left cheek down. Beautiful, guys. Isn't it the best way of starting the day? And we face the ground or the mat. Bend our knees And on the next inhalation, come up with your upper body. And if it's possible, grab your ankles. Ankles. I would say ankles. From here, on the next inhalation, we're gonna push our legs back and drag up the upper body through the strength of the legs. Exhale, come down and put the right cheek down to the mat. We come up and just walk our feet through and come laying down on the back. We're gonna do the bridge pose, and today we're just going to do half bridge, although the other bridge is really efficient heart opener. If you do know how to do it, you're more than welcome to do so, but I'm not going to instruct it. And if you are a beginner or not that used to yoga, only do the half bridge, because eventually you're gonna get further. And what we're always trying to rush it, and for our bodies this is like a new kind of exercise. It's gonna take a little bit of time, so give it some time, don't rush it. We lay here, place our feet as close as we can to the butt, hip width apart, arms facing, the palms facing down towards the mat. Inhale, come up with your hips. Work your arms in underneath your body and close your hands in prayer position underneath. Exhale, come down. We're gonna do 2 more here where we add some things onto it. We've done it before, you might know what we're gonna do. It's really cool poses, I love them. Find your breath again. Inhale, come up with your hips. Work your arms in. And on the next inhalation, come up with your right leg. On the exhalation, place your foot on your left knee and work your hips up here in a hip opener. Exhale, come down and come down the whole way. Great job, really beautiful. Inhale, come up with your hips. Work your arms under. And on the next inhalation, come up with your left leg. Exhale, come down with your right foot. Left foot on your right knee, I'm sorry. We hold the position. Work your hips upwards. towards the ceiling. And come down. We're gonna just come to sitting. Do a forward bend and then we're ready. Come down to your sitting bones. Straighten your back up. Exhale and inhale, come up with your arms. Exhale, come forward. If you reach your toes, grab your big toes and on the inhalation straighten your back. And exhale, come a bit further. Where we're striving for is to get a contact between our legs and our belly. You're very welcome to bend your knees here. Inhale, come up. We're gonna finish together. Thank you so much for today. We're gonna finish with a meditation. So get down on your sitting bones. Straighten your back up, close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows. The third eye looking inwards. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. One last breath. Let the third eye lead you to the area around your heart, where you find an inner room where you spend some time just for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's just you in this moment. And you stay here until I tell you to come back. Sahana vavato, sahana vonakto, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinau vatidamasto, mawin vishawahai, harihi om. Slowly come back to the room where you are and place your hands in front of your heart, palms together. We're going to do 3 shanti to finish the class. Inhale to start. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Place your hands to your forehead for you to think good thoughts through the day. To your mouth for you to speak the truth. And to your heart for you to follow your heart. To be kind to yourself and to other people. And you can open your eyes. As I said in the beginning of the class, a little bit of yoga every day will change your life. And when you change your life, you can also change the world. And so let's go out there and be the change we want to see in the world. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.